solicited some questions online yesterday, and I wanted to share one with you from someone who lives in Missouri. He was concerned that as global warming widens the area subject to wildfire conditions, it could reach into areas of his state and other states that are not used to having wildfires and are ill-prepared to fight them. If climate change expands the number of areas at risk of wildfires, it could take many communities by surprise. What areas of the country should begin to contemplate wildfires for the first time, and what can be done to educate other communities unaccustomed to wildfires?
Well, the Congresswoman from Michigan mentioned the lake states, and certainly we had some pretty active fire in northern Minnesota this summer. The northern latitudes and the boreal forests are experiencing some of the greatest change with climate change, and certainly we need to be paying attention and focus there. The drought across the southeast United States right now in Georgia, Tennessee, Kentucky, South Carolina, we're experiencing drought and fire danger in a way that those communities are not accustomed to in October of a year. The fire that burned out of the Okefenokee swamp this spring and burned so many acres in Florida, creating not only a huge health risk, but certainly destroying a lot of people's livelihoods, burned a lot of private timber, and fortunately when it hit some treated lands, some areas where the hazardous fuels had been reduced, we were able to suppress that fire. But there are communities, not only in the northern latitudes and in the boreal forest, where climate change is most pronounced, or we expect the effects to be most pronounced, but certainly there are communities experiencing prolonged fire seasons that may have been prepared for a 2 or 3 month fire season and are now looking at having to prepare for a much longer fire season.